Hi, my name's Amy. I'm your rec therapist for today. So, today we're going to do an activity called Would You Rather.
Okay.
So, I don't know if you remember, but in past sessions we talked about communication. And I think that's going to be important for this activity. So, for this activity, we're going to go back and forth, you and me. We're going to read off the sheet, the Would You Rather questions. And after we've answered, we're going to kind of go back and forth, talking about our answer a little bit.
Okay.
Should be about 10 minutes long. And at the end, I'm just going to ask you a few questions about the activity.
Okay.
All right. So let's have you start.
Would you rather live without the internet or live without AC and heating?
I got to keep my internet, man. I love the memes. It's so fun.
I'd probably go with that too.
Go without AC and heating is my answer.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather be a kangaroo or a horse?
I like to jump. I think I'd be a kangaroo.
Yeah. Good answer. Good answer.
Do you like to jump?
I have bad knees, so I'm not much of a jumper. If I could be a horse and like run like a horse, I'd probably be a horse.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Yep.
All right. So, would you rather be completely invisible for one day or be able to fly for one day?
I think I'd like to be able to fly for one day because it's like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And if I was invisible, I'd just probably feel bad the entire time. Like, why can't anyone see me? Like,
I understand. Yeah, I'd rather be able to fly because I've always wanted to since I was a kid. Love the Maximum Ride books.
Yeah. I want to like fly through New York City, kind of like Spider-Man swings, but it's just like something about curving through the buildings. I think it would just be so cool.
Okay, so would you rather meet the President of the United States or your favorite movie star?
I would have to go with movie star. If like the choice is meeting Joe Biden or meeting Dylan O'Brien, I'm meeting Dylan O'Brien. There's nothing stopping me from making that decision, really.
I'm with you on that. Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Love him. All right, your turn.
Would you rather lose your sense of taste or your sense of smell?
I think I'm going to go with sense of smell because I already lose it anyway. I'm so allergic to my cats.
God, I would probably go with the same. I love food so much.
Me too.
Would you rather have to eat a bowl of crickets or a bowl full of worms?
It's a really rough question, but I think I'd have to go with worms because crickets, just the legs, man. I can't handle it.
Oh, goodness. I think I would have to go with crickets because they're already like a delicacy, and if you season them enough, then it's like they're just little crackers of some sort, even though they have legs.
It's too gross. Alright, so would you rather live on the beach or in a cabin in the woods?
Cabin in the woods. I do not like the ocean. Very stark opinion on that. It's just the woods, it's so green and like lush and nice. It's so calming. The beach gives me anxiety, so it's like kind of the opposite effect.
I have the opposite answer, actually. I think I'd rather be by the beach because there's just a lot going on, a lot of people to interact with, and the woods, well, lots of bugs, and it's just so secluded. It's like you're in the middle of nowhere. You got no Wi-Fi, you got no stores around. How do you survive like that? I just can't imagine it.
Well, you gotta eat the bugs.
Oh.
I'm joking, but yeah, regardless. Would you rather win an Academy Award or an Olympic gold medal?
I think Olympic gold medal. Just getting there is incredible, but an Olympic gold medal really says a lot about you and your abilities. What about you?
I would also go with Olympic gold medal, just because like I was a swimmer, and it's like that is in my head the peak of like swimming is getting to the Olympics. That, and I could be like, haha, I did it.
Yeah,
just the
bragging rights, right?
Yeah, just the credit would be great.
Okay, so would you rather have a completely automated home or a self-driving car?
Self-driving car. Like, I like my own autonomy in my house. Like, cleaning calms me down. Just existing on my own is like calming, I find. But driving can be stressful, so I like try and avoid all stressors.
Okay, that makes sense. I feel like having an automated home would be more relaxing in my case. Because everything would be done for you. You could just sit around and relax when you're home instead of worrying about cleaning, doing dishes, picking up stuff off the floor. Like, everything would be handled for you.
Yeah. Not for me.
Alright, so would you rather be fabulously famous and poor, or unknown and rich?
Unknown and rich. Oh, those people have the most fun. When you like own 15 different beach houses, but nobody knows, so like no one's bugging you about it. You're just fabulously wealthy and like on a yacht where nobody's looking for you. I think that would be best. Like, I don't want to be stopped in the grocery store poor and like not have the benefits of being famous. Like, there just seems to be a lot of drawbacks to not be also rich at the same time.
I feel like if you're famous, you start out wealthy, but maybe in this case, they donated a lot of their money to charity, so they're now poor.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'd be in that boat. I would want to donate my money to charity and just live life as I always have, just cutting corners, saving money when I can. I'm used to it by now. Why not continue this life, but be well known?
Yeah. Would you rather go to the beach in the summer or skiing in the winter?
I think go to the beach in the summer, because I already do that. That just makes sense. What about you?
Skiing in the winter. I prefer the cold more than I prefer the heat, because the cold you can actually do something about, but there are like only so many layers that you can take off in the heat.
It's a good point.
It's just
Pros and cons of everything, right?
Would you rather have more time or more money?
I think more time, because I can earn money over time.
I think I would have more money than time, because like I only want to be here for so long. So like I'm thinking that this scenario, it's like extending years on my life. While in the other case it's like balancing it out where it's shortening it. So like if I had another year but I had all the money in the world, like Jeff Bezos or something, I would like give it away to charity, but in that year I'm like living it up and having a great time. It's just the peak of what I could be.
Cool. Alright, so I think we're running out of time, so let's move on to the questions. So what did you think of the activity? Did you like it?
I like it. I love the like how it makes you think and getting to know the person who's like also doing the activity with me. So like that's cool.
Okay. So why do you think communication's important in this activity?
I think it's important because we wouldn't be able to have a dialogue if we didn't have communication. So I think that it's important because like it's the whole it's the roots of this activity. So like we couldn't have this activity without being able to communicate.
Okay, yeah. How can you improve your communication in your daily life?
I think just by like hyping myself and giving myself the self-confidence to talk, I can like start to maneuver social situations easier. Like if I purposefully put myself in the position of like going to Starbucks, I have to talk to the person, and doing that gives me practice to communicate. So putting myself in a position where I must communicate.
That makes sense.
Exposure therapy.
Kind of. Alright, so what is one example when you struggled to communicate with someone in your life?
When it comes to like my emotions or just how I'm feeling day to day, I find it really difficult to express them to like people I love, especially because it's like I don't want to be a burden, but this is how I'm feeling, and I need to get better at communicating that way.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. It's tough to explain your emotions to other people, especially when they can't see your point of view.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough. Alright, so that was their activity for today. I hope you enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
And next we're going to head off to your next therapy session. I'll walk you over there now.